Welcome, everybody. This is Mark, your favorite YouTuber. I'm here sitting in my car. I'm going to visit my mom here at the rehabilitation nursing home here in a few minutes. But I wanted to take some time off because my father's right now, so I'm going to go there and talk to her. And she's doing fine, though, actually. She had a fall, but she's doing better. Her hips are good, so everything's good there. So that's my report of my mother there. It's how much far I'm going to go now on this topic. But if you do me a favor, though, like, subscribe, notifications, ring that bell so you know when my videos come available, my uploads come available on my live stream. I am going to do a live stream Saturday night, probably late Saturday. I even thought about doing one tomorrow, but we have winter storm coming in later tonight, tomorrow morning, all day through Saturday. So if we lose power, no, maybe sit in the dark for a while. I can do uploads about stuff, but that's all I can really do on my phone. Until the battery until my phone goes dead. So, worst case scenario, I'll be out of contact with you guys for a while. If that does happen, if that doesn't manifest. If storm is bad and then nobody cranks up the heater to 80 degrees because they're toasty warm, and they blow the grid, then we'll be in the dark. If not, then it'll be business as usual. My thermostat is set 72 degrees. That's a normal temperature. You probably go 71 if you really wanted to. Put some socks on like I wear. I wear red shorts and white socks. Because socks help your feet. Anyway, though, that's my topic for the heat. Keep yourself safe during this winter storm. Even if you're not getting a winter storm, if you're up north in the cold, once again, be careful of your power grid. Don't just drain the power and blow the grid for everybody. Because one person can't do it. It's a multiple of all people doing it together. Okay. So that being said, though, then we need to discuss about the 50 series. I'm gonna save a lot of my discussion time for why I kind of ate up a little bit of time here. I'll talk about my mother and the weather, because the biggest discussion is going to be, to me personally, the price of the 50 series, 5070s, and the so-called performance of a 4090 in a price of $549 of 12 gigabyte 5070 with DDR7 at, I think, the 192 or 128 bust. Probably 192, 128 bust. The 5060s will probably 128 bust. And the bandwidth bust is how much it is. Now, the 5070 Ti's are $700, 16 gigabytes, and I think they have a 256 bus. Then it goes up to 300, 400, 500 bus when it comes to 5090s. Around that range. 200 to 500 range a memory bus. All the way up to 32 gigabytes of VRAM on the 5090. 5080, I think it's 18 or 16 as well, too. I would have made it probably 5080, 20, 5070 Ti, probably 18, and made 5070, 16. In the 50 series, 5060s, my explanation, what I would have made a little bit more simpler, the 5060 standard would be 10 or 12. Make it 10, 12 for 5060 Ti, 16 all the way up. That way you have a straight, narrow path. And so if you cheap out and get a cheap one, because maybe you can't afford it, we don't know the 5060s right now. They're saying 16, they could be 10. If they're 8, then that's just garbage. Those are not going to matter. They'll just be just the garbage. You won't even look at them. And that'd be bad for people who are trying to get a 5070, because now you can't get one. Because every scalper in the world is going to be doing this, looking at it, because they're going to be wanting to get those cars. So how are they going to get them? I would say make the 5060s. They haven't announced it. I haven't made any word on them yet. Make them both a 10 gig. I'll make them both 10 gigs, or maybe 10, 11 gigs. What do you want to call it? Because 5070 itself is 12. And make the 57 Ti, 56 Ti 11 gigs and 10 gigs. Or 8, 10, and 12. Make 56 Ti 10 gigs. That way you have an option. Okay, I can't get 57, but I can get 60 Ti, 10 gigabytes VRAM. Yes, it's not great, but it's better than 8. And you can work with that. Especially if you got a 1080p monitor, 200 plus hertz monitor, 1080p or 2K monitor, like I have 165, you can work with 10 gigabytes. You can get more frames out of it. So you can work with settings, do maybe high custom settings, whatever. My issue is, my fear is, they haven't announced the 5060s. And quote me wrong down comments if they have, I haven't seen it or not. Because I did watch a lot of that presentation. I skipped through a lot of the talk and blah, blah, blah. The 5060s, did not even come out yet. So we have no clue when they're launching. And I hope Nvidia, please, baby, listen to me. No more 8 gigabytes. Fine. Make the cheaper one, let's say, the same price as the ARC. Of course, that's 12 gigabytes. ARC. Make that one, the 5060 cheap one, same price as the ARC, 8 gigabytes. DDR7. Okay? And that can appeal to your 1080p crowd. 1080p, 200 hertz monitors or whatever. And the higher 1080p plus a 1440p. Then 1080p, 1440p, 4K. 1080p, 1440p, 4K, 8K. We all know the 50s, 90s, and 80s are going to be 8K machines. They're going to be 8K machines. Those things are going to be, a beast to run 8K on. We all know this. Okay? And we all know this. And that's directly what it is. I believe that we needed to, it needs to be that way. We need to have it that way. We need to have it where it's going to be, 8K is not going to happen with 5070s. Even TI versions. You may push it out, you may get 30. But I think 5070s are going to be a 4K machine, game machine, strong, really strong, overpowered, super, I want to say strong 2K, overpowered 1080p card. If you got 1080p 60 hertz monitor, you're leaving a ton of performance on the table, and you take that off the table and put that into a monitor. 1080p 2 hertz, 1080p 240 hertz will probably be good. It's still be overpowered. 5070 12 gigabyte card, but if you go with a TI version, you'll go with 5070 Ti, you'll have even more power. I would say, but I'm gonna do a little further digging on this tonight and tomorrow. I'm gonna research and we'll watch more YouTubers. I'm gonna read more, PC world online. I'm gonna do a lot of things I can do to get as much information. I may print off some sheets. And give credit, and of course, give credit to places I get them from, like PC World or Jay's 2 Cents or Gamers Nexus, and I'll give credit to. I'll always give credit to things I talk about because that's how I am. But it's gonna be interesting to see how these graphics cards are gonna be performing. And my biggest thing is, the scalpers are licking their chops, rubbing their hands together. They're ready for Nvidia to do something stupid, but no. Not have enough die, not have enough chips, not have enough of this, enough of that, and it's gonna explode, and they're gonna be buying them, and they're gonna be total chaos. And the people will go out and go buy 4070 cards just to, or go buy AMD cards, just piss off Nvidia because they can't get a card they want because scalpers won't leave them alone. And that's really what the biggest problem is. The scalper, tendency. No, we need micro centers in every state. I live in Tennessee. We ain't got one. Closest one we have is Ohio or Georgia. Closest one we got. So I gotta drive 5 or 6 hours either way to get to a micro center. We need one in Tennessee or closer to Southern Kentucky. Because it's this point now where Best Buy ain't going. They have little dribbles of graphics cards. Walmart only has the bare bones of my PC game, and I'm very grateful that these two have them. But it's like, damn, really, guys? They don't sell games anymore at Walmart. Technically, they can knock down 5 more rows and make PC stuff out of them. They can become a small micro center there, and just buy and get AMD and Intel in there and have tons of them there. I know Office Depot, Office Max has PC stuff in certain parts. Massachusetts does, but yeah, that's the problem with Scott. I'm talking about all that stuff. I'm talking about the my what if scenario. This video is a what if scenario in my fears and my thoughts. The actual video I'm gonna make live stream. We're gonna have real discussions about what I'm thinking is gonna happen and how much they're gonna be and what formats they are. This is what what if scenario. So don't take this as a gospel. Mark saying this is what's going to be. No, take this as a fact that Mark's saying, hey, we need to no, I'm discussing this before the main course of the show will be on Saturday. I may do a Saturday live stream Friday night, but I may do it Saturday night because give time, if the power does go out, give time for the power grid to go back online and be able to do stuff. Because if it goes offline, I won't be able to do anything anyway. My phone can only upload, I can't live stream. So that will not be happening. So take into consideration, guys. I think watching my video. This is a what if scenario video. This is my foundation video, my fears, and we'll discuss more of my fears later on during the live stream, but also the prices, the performance, what it looks like, and have an idea of what I think is really going to happen with this stuff and how far. If AMD can even respond to this now. Because right now, it looks pretty interesting on paper. But once again, it's just on paper. So, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Be blessed. Be safe in the storm. Peace.